This is a party political broadcast on behalf of the Free the UK party.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. I'm here to talk to you about something very important. The time has come. The time for me to make a stand. Once in a generation, destiny's trumpet sounds. This is not that time, but still. It seems to me that the UK is ready for a bloke waving a pint around offering common sense solutions. Cheers. That is why I am here to announce my intention to run for election as Member of Parliament for the constituency of South Thanet. Let it be known that, like many of the parliamentary hopefuls in the forthcoming election, I have no idea where South Thanet is. But did that stop Margaret Thatcher from saving the Falkland Islands? No. Let me make three things very clear. I will not at any point try to reach out to you. Ugh. I will not be offering the nation a conversation. Who wants to talk to politicians? No one normal. I'm not going to pretend you're my friends either. No, the reason I'm standing is because the system is broken. We all know it is. We hear people saying you shouldn't vote. Well, you should vote. You should vote, boys and girls. You should vote for me. Because we all know how it works, don't we? If you vote for UKIP, you get Labour. If you vote for Labour, you get the Tories. If you vote for the Tories, you get the Lib Dems. If you vote for the Lib Dems, you get UKIP. If you vote for UKIP, you get Labour. If you vote for the Greens, you get the SNP. If you vote for the SNP, you get the Tories. But if you vote for me, 1p a pint. That's right. 1p a pint is the first of my pledges. 1p a glass of white wine, fruit-based drink for the ladies too.
Crisps will remain at the current price.
This is just the first of our common sense policies. Common sense policies for common sense people.
The pound in your pocket.
The pound will be revalued at £1.10p, so it will now be worth 10p more. Common sense.
The NHS.
If you come to A&E and it's neither an accident nor an emergency, then you will be sent to a random hospital department to be practised on. Common sense.
Immigration.
Of course, the reason they're all coming over here is because this is the greatest country in the world. The only way to stop them all coming over here is for government to change that and make things a whole lot worse. Look no further. However, in the meantime, we will brick up the Channel Tunnel. With British bricks, of course. Probably have to get some poles in to do it. Common sense.
Education.
I believe the children are the future. And there's no way you'll get me knocking teachers. No, teachers are on the front line, cold face, doing their bit to create a level playing field for our kids. I'm not sure they're going about it quite the right way by making sure that none of the little sods can read and write, but there you go. So, instead of a postcode lottery, a new improved street raffle will determine which schools your kids get into. Common sense.
Scotland.
Alex Salmond to be made First Minister for Norwich, so he can get to understand what being ignored by the rest of the country is really like. Common sense.
Europe.
I pledge that the UK will leave Europe by 2025 and the edge of the solar system by 2050. Common market sense. In the meantime, Greece will be bought and operated by Kent County Council. Couldn't be worse, someone to do the bins at least.
Corporations and globalisation.
Blah, 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 paradigm, blah, 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 dialectical, blah, 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 game changer.
Plus.
Homes for hard-working families. Build some houses, but without bringing down house prices. How hard can it be? Defence. National service, but only for people who don't want to do it. Law and order. Unemployment causes crime. I propose to lock up the unemployed. Common sense. On local issues, South Thanet to be made the new capital of the UK. A demilitarised zone to be set up between North and South Thanet. As you can see, we in the FUKP don't claim to have all the answers. Or indeed, any of them. But what we do promise is that we will save the British pub, fight Germany if they're up for it, and burn down the Houses of Parliament for the insurance. The other parties, ladies and gentlemen, are offering you a moon on a stick. But we can do better than that. We're offering you a British moon on a British stick. Thank you for listening. Vote FUKP.